Hi folks, just check everything is working, so captions are up. Cool. So, I am back. Unfortunately was a bit ill for a few days. Fortunately just seems to have been a bad cold rather than anything more serious. Fatigue and such like, but no cough, no temperature, so hey. But yeah, back in Elder Scrolls Online today. So, I'm going to carry on from where we last left off, which is we're in the Clockwork City. And we are investigating what is going on with this dangerous plot. So, let's just do these bits and pieces. That's all good. We will hopefully have some chests.
Greetings, my good friend.
Excellent, we have a chest.
Excellent selection. Webbercat, a bonus reward.
Ooh, nice.
There are no crates remaining. Purchase more if you wish to try your luck again. Until next time.
Okay. Let's check what's in the Crown store. Nothing 3Bs. Okay. So, according to Gascoigne, murder of Crow stole a mysterious key from his office in the Clockwork Basilica. The same key that Clavicus Vile and the mysterious shadow cultists seek. I must find this key before the enemy does. Odd, talking crows took up residence in the Bast Fortress while I hunted Gascoigne. I need to learn more about their motives and habits. I should ask someone in the city if they know more. Chancellor of Transaction might be a good place to start. Here we go. Clockwork me. I think we're heading out.
Virtue through design. Design through faith.
Oh, okay. Oh, I've missed this. Look at the detail. Right. Okay, I have to go out of the city.
There must be some sort of mistake. I'm not meant to be here.
Your path has been set before you, Auxiliary. I suggest you learn to walk it.
What nonsense are you spouting?
Okay. Going the right way? I think I'm going the right way. Apparently I'm not going the right way. Now that makes more sense. Ah. There's stuff here.
Go on, get out of here.
We go where
Mysterious
we please,
crow.
wingless. Go away, or we pick out your eyes. Eyes? Ah, sweet, juicy eyes.
Such flame.
Ah, tender bits.
Vile beasts.
Okay, let's wait for your set piece to finish.
Come to gawk at the birds? Just keep
Afternoon,
those
Ginger
cute
Nuts.
spring-loaded, friend. The big one there nearly pecked an apostle's ear off. She said it was due for a replacement anyway, but even so, I'm sure it didn't tickle.
I need to ask the crow something.
Well, may Sotha Sil bless your attempt. Honestly, if you got them to stop bickering and babbling for even a moment, I'd probably slip a spring.
Do you know where I can find more of the crows?
Other than everywhere, the loudest gather around a tree just outside the Basilica. I assume those are the ones you're after? Now listen, they'll demand some kind of ridiculous tribute, I guarantee it. Don't do anything stupid, alright?
Alright.
I pity the factotum that has to clean his holy likeness up there. I've never seen so many droppings in one place.
You ever seen something like this before?
What, like the birds? No. We did have a skeevaton infestation once. Someone left the fabricator running and it spewed out thousands and thousands of the things. The apostles deployed clockwork cats to catch them, but then we had too many cats.
So someone sent out clockwork hounds?
Exactly. By the time Sotha Sil caught wind of it, the fortress was packed full of wind-up bears and motorized tigers. Quite a scene. The clockwork god destroyed all of them, except the skeevatons. I like to think he has a sense of humor.
Okay. Right.
I have many functions to help you with your purchases.
This way, is it? I just came to pop in. I'm going to go play Fortnite in like 1 minute. Nice to see you, Zircon. Enjoy Fortnite.
Intruder! Halt! Halt! Speak!
I'm alright. I'm recovering from this bug I had, which seems to be going well, so that's cool. A Knave of Rooks. Ooh.
Spy! Stay back, spy! This tree belongs to the Blackfeather Court. The Duke claimed it by law of sovereign roost. Look for shinies somewhere else. Go! Go!
I trust you're okay as well, Zircon. I'm not a spy, I just want to talk.
Spy! No talking! I know a spy when I see one. The Exarchs of Dross may share meat with featherless giants, but not the Blackfeather Court. In wartime, only spies approach without tribute. Every bird knows that.
What if I go get a tribute for the court?
Yes! Shinies for the Duke! We demand a treasure from our enemy! The metal man who shouts at us, Constable Drados. May
Cool,
his
Zircon.
tail droop and his wings wither! Snatch up his silver treasure, and then we parley! Go!
Where can I find this
Perhaps
treasure?
He carries a treasure beneath his clinkety-clanking clothes. Or maybe he hides treasure away in the stone nest.
Good luck
called
yourself, Zircon.
Oysters.
Take care.
That is for you to find out, Featherless. Now go!
That's nicely done. Okay. I think we'll check his rooms first, because I'm not entirely sure he's going to give it... Ah! Wrong way! I'm not entirely convinced that he will give us it willingly.
Already told you.
Okay.
Daedric threat detected in Clockwork City.
Shut your metal trap before I sell you for par. Yeah.
Right. I've got to complete one or steal the trinket. I'm going to talk to him first, rather than steal it. I don't know how much trouble I would get in. I think there are guards in there. If he can be reasoned with, it would probably be better for me.
All prices have been calculated with current market trends.
Look who's back. Just couldn't turn the key with those birds, eh? Don't be too hard on yourself. At least you've still got all your fingers.
Actually, they agreed to talk, but they want something of yours as tribute. A silver treasure.
Told you they'd ask for something. A silver treasure. Oh, of course! They want my canteen. Those daffy birds sent you after a pewter canteen. Well, they can't have it. Sorry, mate, but I'm not about to give those scavengers anything.
Ah, well, I've got Persuade, so if I can talk to the Crow's leader, I might be able to get them to leave for good.
Fine, but this had better work. If these vermin are still filching our tools and tableware in a week's time, I'll know who to blame.
Cool. Well, if all goes according to plan, I don't intend to be here in a week, so...
some sort of mistake. I'm not meant to be here.
Let us approach.
Well, do you have our shinies? Speak, spy!
Constable Drados gave me this canteen as a gift for
Such
you.
Sparkle and shine! The shouting metal man gave you this treasure willingly? Why?
As a peace offering. He wants you to stop heckling him and bothering people in the fortress.
He quails at the might of the court and wishes to surrender. Yes, yes, we accept. A fitting prize, this canteen. Perhaps you are a worthy crow friend after all. Ask your questions. Ask.
Did one of you steal a key from the Clockwork Basilica?
Key? Yes, the great prize. The shiniest lock poker. Our heroic Knight of Marrow breached the gates and claimed it from the clumsy apostles and our exarch foes. The featherless ones squabble over its whereabouts, but they'll never find it. Never!
Can you tell me where it
No,
is?
only our Duke of Crows knows. You cannot speak to him, crow friend, not without an escort. Find the Knight of Marrow. He is our grandest champion, sleek and strong. Honor him with shinies and sweet meats, and he may help.
Where is the Knight of
By a
Marrow?
great waterfall, south and east, swooning like a lovesick dove, no doubt. Even now he builds his lady love a glorious nest, but she is fickle and he is foolish. Go and talk to him. He needs adventure.
Who are these exarchs
Enemy
again?
crows, the exarchs of Dross. They serve the Shadow Women and try to steal the great prize from us. But the Blackfeather Court bows to no one. Our Duke will rend their Queen of Chaff to pieces, and we will feast on her entrails.
Shadow Women?
Shrikes, weeping, featherless paleskins that swat and curse us. And their other servants also, black-robed cultists. May they eat sour meat and die.
Why do you care about this key so
If you
much?
see it, you will know. No silver glistens and gleams like the prize. The exarchs and the Shadow Women want it, but it's ours now. Ours! The Knight of Marrow claimed it for the court. Ask him.
How did you learn how
How
to talk?
did you learn how to talk? We crows are clever and wise. Wise! We bend our words into sentences just as you do. Except we're better at it because we're smarter than you.
I is definitely liking this lot. Find the Knight of Marrow. Let's not go riding off the cliff again. Oh, we ended up here before, didn't we?
Who is this? Do you come to challenge the Knight of Marrow? Have at me, featherless foe. If you be foe, cast down your silly gauntlet. But I warn you, you touch this magnificent trove at your peril. I gathered these treasures for my lady love, and I would sooner die than let you take them. What say you, featherless?
I'm not here to steal your treasure. I want an audience with the Duke of Crows.
Duke holds court in Blackfeather Castle. I could arrange a meeting, but can't you see? Heartache has clipped my wings. Lady Blightwing spurns me. My heroic exploits and shiny gifts only bore her. Mine is a tale of woe. Woe!
If I help you win over your lady love, will you take me to
You
the
would
Duke?
do that? But how? I gathered a great hoard of glistening treasures and sweetmeats, and she only laughed. Laughed! Perhaps a different gift. You featherless ones sometimes woo with song and verse, yes? Teach me.
You want me to help you write a love poem?
Yes, a poem! A trinket unlike any other! The flightless oafs who live here in the fortress hid a great hoard of words in one of their stone houses. If you help me pluck the tenderest verses, I will take you to see the Duke.
Alright, I'll help you write this
Follow
poem.
me. The word vault is this way! This way!
This is a fantastic little adventure. I can't believe I'm helping a crow write a love poem. Whoa, there we go. Oh, go on.
Here we are. The word vault lies behind that door. I shall perch here and await your swift return.
Right, ask for poetry advice and read the poems.
By the word of Set, I am bound. Welcome to the Archivox, resident. How may I assist you?
Can you direct me to a good love poem?
Just a moment. Category not found. Your request, love poem, does not appear in our organizational schema. I regret that I was not able to help you today. Please report this deficiency to the archivist in residence.
Are you sure there's nothing you can do?
Dreaming. Discarded flowers. Empty cylinder.
Thank you for your patience. This unit has generated an original composition based on your inquiry. Love poem. Please claim your word form at School 17.
Wait, you just read a poem?
Poem. A collection of thematically appropriate statements and metaphors arranged in stanzaic sequence, including title and required punctuation. Yes, this unit has composed a poem. I hope it meets your specifications. May Set bless your labors.
Oh. Oh, wow. There's the archivist. We've read the poem. I'm thinking this fellow might be able to help us.
Something? I'm sort of in the middle of this theorem and... yep, lost it again. Damn. Well, you got my attention now. What do you want?
Sorry, I'm looking for a good love poem. Any suggestions?
Love poem? By the gears, why do you want one of those? I don't stray far from the mathematics spools nowadays, but I used to love the Ballad of Breezeborough, the Battle Axe. Might not be the sweetest verse, but it'll get your blood pumping. Spool 6.
Okay. I'm not sure that's a good love poem. Right, let's ask the archivist.
Welcome to the Archivox, where all children of Sotha Sil may hear his divine word. What can I help you with?
I'm looking for a good love
A
poem.
love poem? Oh, where to begin? I have so many favorites. Perhaps the Song of the Axle. Or are you looking for something more conventional? Ode to Brass Lily might please you. It's over on Spool 19.
These are a weird lot. That's better. That's certainly better. Fresh apartment. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure which one to put. I don't think the first love poem there is going to work. Now, Ode to a Brass Lily, yeah, but maybe we need to go for the Battle Axe. Let's try the Battle Axe. Pros are carrion feeders. They may appreciate that. And Ode to Brass Lily would be the conventional answer.
My feathers quiver with inspiration. Tell me, have you found a poem worthy of Lady Blightwing?
Yes, I found some poems.
Which one should I use to woo my sharp-eyed love?
The Ballad of Brisbane Battleaxe seems fiery and passionate.
Yes, perfect. Let's do that one. I can't wait to express my feelings in the sweaty, fat-legged, wingless tradition. Follow me to the Machine District, Squire. You can finally meet my lady love. And the Duke too, I guess.
I'll meet you at the Machine District.
To the castle of my lady love.
What?
There must be some sort of mistake. I'm not meant to be here.
Take a breath and report. What's the situation in there?
Grim, Proctor. Daedric beasts and shadow cultists control much of the district. And the crows. Oh, the sky's thick with them.
This way, Squire! Come! Come!
Varuni's auxiliary? What are you doing here?
She is actually talking to me, isn't she?
First that bastard Devaith, and now the crows? Your taste in companions grows worse by the hour. Sorry, we're having a very bad day. You mean to enter the Machine District? Why?
The crow promised to take me to the key they stole from Gascoigne.
Normally, I'd say we should simply kill them all and take the key by force. But it seems these birds have a real talent for hiding things. Daedra and cultists tossed the district for hours, and from what we can tell, they didn't find anything.
All the more reason to follow the crow.
Fine. You can play their ridiculous game. For now. But I'm coming with you. I've lost enough citizens already. A word of advice. Don't let these Daedric pests push you around. We need to learn the nature of this key before it's too late.
Alright, stay close.
Your metal woman is not allowed in Castle Blackfeather. I forbid it.
I don't want to go anywhere near your filthy castle, vermin. Let's get this over with.
Right, we want, if there's Daedra in there, we want to equip our sword, as it does extra damage against Daedra and undead.
Keep your sword arm wound tight. Daedra could still be lurking around here.
Oh, wow. It's quiet though. Ah, because other people are in here and already clearing bits and pieces out.
Crow Mother, help me.
My fair maiden of ruin, my heart swells to see you, like a dead cat's belly warmed by the sun. My passions burn with forbidden desire. Love, given cruel voice by the charred flesh of my enemies?
Charred flesh? Burning passions?
It's all true, my dearest love. I would feed you the flesh of 1,000 burned carcasses if you would only give me the chance.
Of course, Sir Knight. How could I refuse such honeyed words? I feel a swoon coming on.
She said yes. I owe you a debt, crow friend. Duke, may I present the featherless poet?
Wonderful.
Approach, poet. Let me get a measure of you. Hail, crow friend, to my great knight of Marrow. You come to parley? What boon do you seek from the Blackfeather Court?
I seek the key you stole from the Clockwork Basilica, Your
The
Grace.
shiniest? The great prize? Outrageous. What could you possibly offer us that rivals the luster of the magnificent lockpoker? Speak quickly, speak! My knights and I must prepare for our next battle with the Exarchs of Dross.
I could help you fight off these
You would
exiles.
take up the Blackfeather banner? Tempting. The Exarchs use wingless allies to shoot down my vassals and scatter my treasures. But if we had a giant of our own, very well. I accept! Go! Destroy the Exarchs, and the key is yours! Yours!
Why are you fighting the Exarchs?
Exarchs of Dross hate us. They envy our fine plumage and covet our gleaming treasures. I parleyed with their leader before, the Queen of Chaff. She thinks that Daedra will reward her for loyal service, but we know that's not true. Not true!
How long have you been fighting?
Eons in crow time. But the Blackfeather Court will not be intimidated by these grackles. My knights will pluck the Queen's vain feathers and leave her to flop about like a fledgling.
How did you and the Exarchs get here?
Pool of shadow. We heard the call of our mistress and obeyed. But once we saw this great sea of treasures, we decided to revolt. The Duke of Crows does as he pleases. This city of shimmering prizes belongs to us now.
Sotha Sil might have a problem with that.
I've heard this name, Sotha Sil. A dead king. A soon dead king, I've heard it said. It makes no difference. The Blackfeather Court claims this place. It's ours. Ours!
Wait, you've heard about Sotha Sil? What else do you know?
Only that he's a half-metal giant who hides in a buzzing nest deep within the city. And that the Exarchs and their featherless allies want him dead. But how does this help the war effort? Enough talk! Go! Go!
So, we're going to fight birds. If only my Riemann Dragoons could see me now, channeling the arcane to defeat poultry.
We just have to scare the other crows away. Then he'll give us the key.
You know, it's times like these that I really wish I had a sense of humor. But since I don't, I expect you to keep the details of this entire escapade to yourself.
Don't worry, we're in this together.
You're really reaching. Enough small talk. Let's kick the droppings off our boots and get on with it.
Oh, right. Where does the fight happen? Down here, you say? Aha. Scatter the Exarchs of Dross.
Retreat! Retreat!
Take one step closer. We
Why do
dare
you always dare them? Fly, fools!
The Exarchs of Dross are not particularly impressive. Right, where's the last lot of them? Here we go.
Like it, we'll pluck your eyes out.
We have been victorious, I think.
Ha! Well struck, Squire. The Exarchs are in full retreat. Look how they claw like chicks and empty their bowels. The time has come for a counterattack. Prepare for your greatest challenge, crow friend. The Motionless Guardian.
The Motionless Guardian?
Yes, yes! The flightless cultists summoned it to guard their treasures. The Guardian stands like a mountain of brass and fury. We cannot approach it, but as a featherless giant, you might be immune to its gaze.
Alright, I'll deal with this.
Behold, Blackfeathers! Our giant prepares to destroy the Guardian!
Oh, wow. Right, looks like I have to go this way. Oh, just noticed that my food has worn off. Cool. Aha. Yes, most satisfactory. Scarecrow. But more as well. Okay. I'm going to fight everything in here.
Motionless guardian. Strike true, crow friend.
Oh. That just pop.
Tremble,
Motionless.
guardian. Our giant approaches.
Destroy.
That giant killed the Guardian! Fly, Exots, fly!
Victory! Victory for the court! Now let us take wing, Blackfeathers! Back to the Duke!
Wow. I destroyed the Scarecrow. Nice. Oh. Poor Fabricant. Didn't go quite as well as I would have liked.
Routine diagnostic registered. Resume reflective awareness.
Dreaming. Fish pond. Skipping stone.
Mm-hmm. We got that. I think we go this way now. Yes. Ooh. Right, let's see if we can lure them in. Oh. Oh. Just in case. Can we get an arrow in? Sorted. Make sure we don't stay in the trap. Gonna get some food back in a bit, no problem. Want to keep the damage shield up. And use my scythe to heal myself. Okay. Ah. Ooh. Feel cool there. That almost went wrong.
Another notch in our belts, hmm? Victory.
Cool.
I'll wait for you here. I've chased enough birds for one day.
Victory! We picked the bones clean and plundered the Exarch's hoard. A proud day for the Blackfeather Court. Now, the Queen of Chaff sent an emissary requesting a parley. I have a plan to scare her off for good, but I need your help.
Wait a minute. You said if I defeated the Exarch, you'd give me the key.
I know what I said, fledgling! We've not defeated the Exarchs yet. Even now, they clean their plumage and sharpen their beaks. Unless we break the will of their queen, they will always return. This will be your last task. I swear it. Swear!
Fine, but this is it. What's your
trick,
plan?
A bluff, a great crow scheme. Meet me in a building called Incarnatorium. I will explain all.
We're done, right? Where's the key?
One more task. We have to scare off the Exarch's queen.
I think I've been more than accommodating, but I am done taking orders from a talking bird. I'll remain here to guard the entrance, just in case more cultists or Daedra arrive. You just make this quick, all right?
Alright, I'll be back soon.
You'd better be. With the key and without an obnoxious flying escort, all right?
Okay. Right. Okay. There is our Duke of Crows. This way? Wow.
The Queen of Chaff will arrive shortly. We must stun her with my magnificence. Are you ready?
I guess. How do you plan to accomplish
Look
this?
around. I picked this place for a reason. Bully and pushy contraptions abound. When the city's wingless servants fiddle with him, the gears turn and pipes creak. I need to convince the Queen of Chaff that these machines serve me, and me alone.
So you want me to operate the controls in secret?
Yes, exactly. A performance. My legs, while svelte and regal, are not strong enough to push and pull these levers. I need you and your meaty hands. When the Exarch's queen witnesses my powers, she will take wing and never return.
Alright, do you know what any of these controls do?
Of course not! No more time to plan. The queen's entourage approaches. Hide yourself! Hide! Hide!
Fine. Right, where am I supposed to hide? Oh.
Oh, Duke. You came alone? Foolish. This may be easier than I thought. Show me the key or my murder will tear you apart.
You are the full Chaff Queen. I wield the power of the machines now.
You expect me to believe that? Give me the key or we'll peck you to ribbons.
Behold!
What? Steady, Exarchs. It's just a trick.
Awaken, machines, awaken!
I will not be threatened. I am the Queen of
machines will destroy you.
No! Impossible! Impossible!
Now, Queen of Chop, you will die!
There's the final lever. Here's the final lever.
I yield. Such power. Exarchs to me. We leave it.
Victory for the list! Victory for the Duke! Victory for the Blackfeather Court!
Hey, Duke.
We may have a complication. My, this would be much easier if you had feathers.
What are you talking about? You're taking me to the key now, right?
Kind of. I hid the great prize nearby, but in your zeal to impress me, you threw the wrong switch. Now the door leading to the shiniest is blocked. Blocked! I can fly through, but you will need to take the long way around.
Which way?
North! I will dispatch my proud Knight of Marrow to accompany you. Good luck.
Ah. I can't go through there, so I'm gonna have to go this way.
Follow me, crow friend. The shiniest treasure awaits.
Cool. At least you're going as I had expected. Right. Oh, these are nasty.
Assessing structural integrity.
There's a lot of spiders. Cool. Welcome back. Hope the food was nice. Cheese on toast. I like cheese on toast. In fact, I had some last night. Well, this is... Right.
Look at all these clicky clanky lizard monsters. They're caged, right?
You had to say it. One more. Oh, two more, okay. Cool.
Skeleton key at last.
Stay back, my liege. Have at thee. Night, night, no!
Two can play that game. Right. We have a problem. Key has been taken. Prize has been lost.
Our victory over the Exarchs came at great cost. Quill and Claw, our lost knight, was a true hero. We will not forgive, and we will not forget. I do not know which lock the Shadow plans to poke with the key he stole, but we will help you stop him.
You will help us find the shadow of Sotha Sil and the skeleton key?
Yes! You are as much a member of this court as any crow. Our swift wings and keen eyes are at your disposal. Find the shadow of Sotha Sil, claim the key he stole, and avenge my Knight of Marrow.
Poor Knight of Marrow got turned into a wraith of crows. Right. So just a moment, I'm just going to take a very quick bio break. I will be back in just a second. Okay. Right, where is she? Oh, she's over there.
You look haggard. What happened in there?
Shadow of Sotha Sil attacked. He took the key, the skeleton key.
The skeleton key? Nocturnal's key? Damn it. I always suspected, but hoped it wasn't true. That key is a trans-dimensional artifact of unimaginable power. We have to get it back.
What is our next step?
The Omnivox alarm. Slag it! Someone's breaching the Cogidum Centralis. I have to get back to the Basilica. Meet me there!
Oh dear.
Capable combatants needed for hazardous work.
This does not sound good. Travel to Deshan. Wow.
What part of seals don't you understand? The shadow.
You arrived just in time. I don't know how much more of Devaith and Varuni's bickering I could take.
What's
It's as I
happening now?
feared. The shadow breached the Cogidum Centralis, Lord Set's seat of power. If it reaches the core, if it removes Lord Set from the throne aligned, we can't let that happen. You should steel yourself for the battles ahead. We arrived too late. As soon as the shadow of Sotha Sil claimed the skeleton key, it slithered into the fundament and sealed all the doors leading to the Cogidum Centralis. Fear and Varuni tried to break the seal. You can see how that turned out.
Are there any alternate routes into the Cognitum Centralis?
None. Lord Set designed the Cognitum to be virtually impenetrable. Even so, these whispering shadow cultists move through the city unhindered. I don't know how. Perhaps if we discover how they navigate the city, we can use that against them.
The shadow of Sotha Sil used a pool of darkness to escape the Incartorium.
I crossed staves with an Argonian mage once. He could leap through shadows, crossing long distances in seconds. Maybe that's the answer? Shadow portals of some kind? We need more information, inside perspective.
How should we go about doing that?
We have that bastard Gascon jailed in the East Wing. He spent most of his time sulking, but he might speak to you. You did spare his life, after all. Ask him about this shadowy pool you described. If there are others like it, we need to know.
You have a prison in the Basilia?
Of sorts. Our legal system is pretty rudimentary, mostly because we use it so rarely. Infractions result in exile most of the time. But this business with Gascon and Clavicus Vial is a good deal more serious than research sabotage or plagiarism.
Do you exile people for plagiarism?
Not always. Sometimes we mind lock them in one of our rumination chambers. I suspect that's what awaits our former chancellor. If we make it through this alive, of course.
Mind lock?
Cognitive prison. We induce a coma and set the brain on a recursive loop, trapping the condemned in an inescapable mental space. As far as I know, we've only done it 12 times.
Sounds pretty extreme.
Better than a summary execution. Remember, I grew up in the Riemann military. Brain jail sounds pretty lenient to me.
What can you tell me about this skeleton key?
Only what I read in the Imperial histories as a student. Our libraries don't carry any literature on Daedra or their relics. I argued against the ban, but the Congress wouldn't budge. They don't understand how dangerous these creatures can be.
Well, what do you know?
Daedric princes litter the world with profane relics. Artifacts meant to corrupt or ensorcel the greedy and weak-minded. Hermaeus Mora offers a book. Periite grants a shield. Nocturnal is more generous. She provides a mask, a bow, and a key.
The skeleton key.
Exactly. Scholars say the key can open any lock, regardless of its complexity. Some say it can unlock gates to other worlds, or even open metaphorical doors. I don't need to tell you how dangerous that power could be.
So the shadow of Sotha Sil seeks to unlock the center of the Clockwork City?
I think it may go even deeper than that. Lord Set modified himself extensively over the centuries. I think the shadow may try to unlock Sotha Sil himself.
Yikes. What is the Cognitum Centralis exactly?
The heart of the Clockwork City, Lord Set's seat of power. He spends his periods of seclusion there. Sculpting the future, as the saying goes. Very few mortals have ever stepped foot inside.
Have you ever seen it?
Once, and only for a moment. Truthfully, I didn't enter with a pious heart. A story for another time. All I can tell you is the Cognitum exists at the center of, well, everything. It's the axle that spins the wheel. You'll see, soon enough.
Are you sure he's even there?
He has to be. If he were on Artaeum, this city would be locked in slumbering mode. Less light, slower manufacturing, reductions in factotum services. But everything hums and cranks as it should. He is definitely here, and his shadow knows it.
Okay. Let's go talk to the former Chancellor. I imagine that his price will probably be not being mind-locked.
Ah, you again. I suppose I should thank you for sparing me for all the good it will do. That lumbering pile of scrap Luciana means to lock me in deep storage, I know it! Just leave me to my hand-wringing, all right?
Maybe we can help each other. I'm going after the shadow, but I need information.
Information? I've been locked in this bleak little room since we parted ways. What could I possibly know? I heard the Omnivox squawking earlier. Is that what this is about? It is. Oh my. The cultists locked you out of the Cognitum, didn't they?
Hey, Neonitus. Lurking, sir, since I'm playing some Animal Crossing. Yeah, I'm getting better, thank you. And I hope you enjoy your Animal Crossing, Neo. Yeah, the Shadow is headed for Sotha Sil. I need to know how the cultists move around the city.
I could help you, but I'd need something in return. One of Clavicus Vile's Scoffin enforcers stalks the mechanical fundament carrying a peculiar contract. Kill this Daedra, bring me the contract, and I'll tell you everything I know.
I did you a favour and I spared your life. Tell me what you know.
True, I suppose. Despite what you might think, I love this city. I can't be a party to its destruction. Seek out gloaming gates, impossibly deep pools of shadow. The cultists use them to travel great distances. You can too.
Where can I find these gloaming gates?
I know of two. One east, one west. Look for the hidden caves where the shadows gather in force. Once you find a gate, you need only let yourself sink into it. I can't promise you'll like where you end up.
Explain.
The gates weave in and out of Nocturnal's realm of Evergloam. You can use them to reach your ultimate destination, just as the cultists do. But you must first traverse the Evergloam to find other connected gates.
I'll be off then.
Set bless your labors. I mean that. Hate me if you must, but I truly hope you can stop this madness.
I don't trust you as far as I could throw you, but I believe you might actually be being partially honest. You just wanted to depose Sotha Sil and you thought you could rule the city and its peoples better. Right.
Tell me you have something.
I found a way to pursue the shadow of Sotha Sil. Gloaming gates.
Gates, of course. My apostles ran down a few rumors about cultists building strange basins on the periphery of the radius, but we never found any of them. How do these gates work?
We can use a gate to enter Evergloam, then find another gate inside that leads to the Cogito.
So we'll use the cultists' own pathways against them. Makes sense. Can't say I have any desire to fight my way through a plane of oblivion, but we don't have much of a choice, do we? Did Gascon say where they built these gates?
He mentioned one to the east and one to the west, hidden in caves.
And we have no way to know which will get us to our destination faster. Let's split up. I'll take the western gate, you take the east. Try to navigate the Evergloam. I'll do the same. Hopefully one of us will make it to the Cogidum in time.
Sure. Let's see, we are in Unto the Dark. We've done Lost in the Gloom, this is Unto the Dark. Then there are 2 more quests after this. And then a connecting quest for Somerset. Okay. That's where we're going. Well, we might as well not mess around. Let's teleport. Okay. Now there's a crafting site there. Let's pick that up. Oh, and a sky shard. Some things that want to hurt us if they get close to them. Cool. Nice. How are we doing? Yeah, we've got plenty of space. Any law books from the Mages Guild? No. Okay. We ride. Should be able to outrun everything. Law books? Ah. Nice. Projections and everything. That's quite pretty. Right, are we on the right path? No, we are not. This is the way we need to take. Wow. Let's get this. Yeah. Just focusing on the main quests for now. Here we go.
Featherless! You're here! Gates closed! Closed!
Darn, I wish I'd listened. The Dark Oblivion realm of the Daedric Prince Nocturnal is known to consist of a primary plane and a number of sub-realms. These are thought to be constantly shifting, and different mortals may perceive them in different ways. Sounds complicated.
Yes, this is it. Evergloam. Follow me.
Wow. You're saying follow you, yet I'm the one that's leading the way. Typical crow. Oh, I can't get on my horse. Okay. So effectively, this is a dungeon of a kind.
Watch your step, Featherless. These stones are near to ruin, just like everything else here.
We go this way.
Left, Featherless! Always left!
Okay.
Gate's closed! Closed! You'll have to find another way round.
He said left. Left
Tight
it is.
corners ahead, crow friend. Careful.
What's this? Ectoplasm. Interesting. Are our weapons out of charge? No, but that could do with a charge. And our armour could certainly stand a repair, and we can find a merchant to do it.
Which way? Which way? Ah! Right! Go right!
You said always left, and now you say right?
Follow the water, fat legs! Ah! East! East!
Apparently, we want this. Ooh. Cool.
Ah! We found it, Featherless! Now, in you go! Onto the cliffs!
do tend to expend a lot of stamina sometimes. I should perhaps learn to be more.
Just a few more stairs to go.
Perhaps learn to be a little more efficient.
No, I will not be interrupted.
Ooh.
Draw your weapons. One of Nocturnal's flock queens hides in that church. Sour taste. No shiny bits. Be careful.
Defeat Night Maiden.
Do your worst, Night Hag. You'll get nothing from me.
Hey, you.
Interlopers. No, I will not be interrupted.
Accustomed to being captured. A Shrike captain wouldn't defend just any gate. This must lead back to the city. Follow me.
Go.
I recognize this place. These are the tunnels that lead to the Cogidum. Looks like the factotums put up a fight when the shadow came through. Not enough, it seems. There, the Shadow's ward. Liquid shadows. Some kind of nocturnal blight. I've never seen the like. Wait, I remember. Lord Sid taught me a spell long ago. He said it would guide me through the darkness one day. I couldn't find a use for it then. But now... Yes, he said that logic and wisdom would part the shadows of doubt.
Oh.
It worked! How could he have known? Never mind. Meet me at the entrance to the Cogidum. We have work to do.
Poor Kitty. Following me on all these journeys. I'm guessing that other people have been through here and that explains why there are body parts everywhere.
I don't often admit surprise, but I'll be candid. That was one of the weirdest journeys of my life. And I've lived a very, very long time.
What now?
With the shadow barrier removed, we can move freely between the Brass Fortress and the Cogidum again. Now we have a Daedric prince to thwart and a god to save. I hope you're ready. Tighten that armor and sharpen your weapons. Entering the Cogidum Centralis can prove deadly on the best of days. This is far from the best of days.
What should we expect inside the Cogidum?
Beyond whatever Daedric horrors the Shadow left in its wake? The Cogidum shifted into its strongbox configuration as soon as the alarm sounded. So now we have to contend with inaccessible platforms, hostile factotums, unleashed fabricants.
You think the defenses might slow the Shadow down?
You know I don't put much stock in hope. Sotha Sil prepares for every conceivable eventuality, but the Shadow is Sotha Sil. It's difficult to create countermeasures for yourself. We can't count on Sotha Sil. This task falls to us. Are you ready?
I'm prepared to enter the Cogidum.
The Shadow's got to be approaching the throne by now. We have to hurry!
Cognitum Centralis. For the mainspring ever wound is the father of curiosity, and curiosity is the joyful destroyer. Only in sundering can things be made whole, only the disassembled engine can be scrubbed and made clean. So smash the old machines, topple your mind's idols, and from the wreckage assemble new truths. Very profound. Okay.
Just as I suspected. The defense system locked down the bridge. Slag it! I can use this terminal to unlock it, but the alarm cut the power. Looks like it has 2 charging junctions. I need you to find 2 core pumps. Can you do that? One other thing. There's a master factotum down here called...
Greetings. I am Ios. Please be advised. The sacred Cognitum Centralis is currently sealed. I kindly encourage you to exit the Cognitum immediately. Thank you for your compliance.
Not going to happen.
Beginning entity analysis. Error. Entity exists outside known COSA points. Transitioning to general reception array. Hello.
What are you?
I am Ios, the Automata Incarnum Overseer System. Master Sil created me to maintain and supervise the substrata operations of Clockwork City. This partition can provide answers to Class 7 queries only. Thank you for your understanding.
Your master is in danger. Let us through so we can help him.
Assessing threats to Master Sil.
Dreaming. Open window. Sunlight through glass.
Threat analysis prepared. Prospect Numidium. Negative. Prospect Almalexia. Negative. Prospect Erasure. Negative. No existential threat detected.
There's a threat. The Daedric Prince Nocturnal.
Accessing privatized threat array. Dreaming.
Knee abrasion. Lullaby.
Threat located. Nocturnal. Urdra. Unfathomable Mistress of Shadows. Prospect registered. Risk level moderate. Thank you for your concern.
Now can you help us?
Motive evaluation complete. Non-hostile intent confirmed. Assistance threshold increased 20%. I can now provide advice and analysis. A manual override is required to proceed. Lower automata still adhere to trespass protocols. Use caution.
Okay. So hopefully that's removed some nasty boss. This way round it is then. That was most satisfactory. I wonder if we can get one of those crows as pets. Cool. Oh, poor Skeeverton. He got caught in the blast. Here we go.
It's working. Try to find the second terminal.
Will that just open for me now? No. Okay. Will our enemies repop? Seems as long as we move smartly, they don't. Similar again. Players be in all parts of the map with you all, or are there parts that are just for you? Yeah, it's a mix of both. There are parts where you are on your own, and there are parts where other players can be with you. I think it's fair to say that there's more bits where you can be with other players. But this bit in here, I think, is just us. Because we've had other players running around today, and yet now there isn't anyone in here with us. So yeah, some parts of the game you will be able to get an assist, others where it's more dramatically appropriate you will not.
Well done. Now all I need to do is... There. The bridge is clear. I disabled the emergency protocol. It won't shut down the core's defenses, but we shouldn't find our path blocked like this again.
Admonition. Many of Master Sil's defenses still conform to Strongbox protocols. Risk of severe laceration, incineration, and or disintegration remains high.
Thanks for the advice.
Yay! I've not got the best weapon for dealing with Sotha Sil's lot, but this is better against Daedra.
More shadows, even thicker than before. Damn. The shadow banishing spell I used on the lift overtaxed my nerve junctions. We need to find another way through. Try throwing that switch. I see something. Some kind of light burning away the corruption. A lamp, like the one you used to expose the shadow. Another switch. Try it out. When Sotha Sil saved me, he said I would shine a light one day. Could this be... Questions for another time. Let's keep moving.
So, the question is, did Sotha Sil create the lamps that have this capability to disperse the shadow because he knew that one day he would face it? And his people would need help.
Brave and foolish.
I think we're getting to the final bit.
More shadows. Let's hope Sotha Sil had the foresight to install those lamps here too.
Aha. Banlish, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome on in, folks. Welcome on in. Hey. Bit of Elder Scrolls Online this afternoon, and we're just doing the Clockwork City main quests. Wow, lots of people. Thank you very much, Banlish. Thank you for the follow. So if anyone who was here was not following Banlish, I would highly recommend you do. A lot of fun to watch. Oh no, sorry you're having a bad day. Frustrating day. Sorry, I will just get rid of this thing. How rude. Right, that's better. Frustrating day, sorry to hear that. How about you take them all for yourself? Please tell them all about you and your awesomeness. I've got to go punch a wall. Sorry, but please enjoy. No problem at all, Banlish. I hope tomorrow is better for you. So hi you folks. I am a variety streamer on Twitch, although that variety is basically at the moment Elder Scrolls Online and Elite Dangerous, so fantasy and space. I like role-playing games. I do some Let's Plays on YouTube. And basically, yeah, I like to experience a good story and help people maybe play some of the games better. So please settle down, and I hope you enjoy your time. Feel free to ask questions. Right, at the moment we're trying to save one god from another. Oh, that was... Just cannot trust these shadows. Right. Yeah, this is a story arc called the Daedric War, which it covers 2 chapters and a DLC. Daedra are up to things they shouldn't be. Alright, where have you gone? I'm sure one of them didn't. I'm sure one of them teleported. Okay. So yeah, we are currently in the Clockwork City, trying to save the Clockwork God from the Mistress of Shadows. Basically. Is ESO still soloable? Last time I played you could solo everything. Yes, there is some content in the game that is group based. Some of it is what they call trials, which is basically raid based, as in multiple groups. But yeah, the main story, which I'm going through, all the side quests in the zone, all of that can be soloed. And because of the one Tamriel thing, you can do any of the content outside of the trials and certain dungeons at any level. Basically everything scales to your level, so you can enjoy the game. You don't have to start at the very beginning and work your way all the way through to do the latest content. So when Greymore comes out in somewhere in the next 4 weeks or so, you can jump straight into Greymore and play with vampires in Skyrim. You don't have to start from the beginning and work your way through it all like you do with some other games. And I'm currently playing the Necromancer. which is a lot of fun. Although some of your abilities are a crime to use them in a city where the city guards are around, and you will get yourself into trouble. So, you know.
Relish the victory while you can. It will take more than a lapse to keep me from the throne aligned.
Uh-huh. Cool. So, two-handed weapons and bows. And I eat souls. Right. Let's not go wandering off. Of course, last time I played Brandakako was the very last boss and there was nothing to do after you beat him. There's tons to do. That's the main story, which is a long quest. After Brandakako, there's the small matter of Molag Bao himself, which is an excellent fight. Then you've got various DLCs and chapters. The main chapters being Morrowind, Somerset and Elsewhere, with Greymore coming out shortly. But there's various DLCs like Orsinium, Clockwork City, which is this. And you've got various other zones and things like Thieves Guild, Dark Brotherhood. So there is years of content as far as most people are concerned. All the side quests, all the different bits and pieces you can do. So right. Where are we going? Ah, right, sorry. We missed something just back there. Wait, it's subsonic. Aha. Okay, down we go. So, we might actually finish the Clockwork DLC today. We will see. That would be good, because then I can move on to Somerset next time. Try and finish as much of this as I can before Greymore comes out. But I'm only doing...
Sotha Sil was capable of. You'd want to kill him too.
No, I don't. I'm just doing the main quest, so I'm doing a sliver of the content in the game, just so that I've completed the main stories when I jump to Greymore. Right, I'm missing something here. Ah. Okay, I think it's down there. Right. Skeleton. Siphon. Zenzabar, thank you very much for the follow. So with two-handed weapons, it's cleave and scythe for the most part. Cleave gives us a damage shield for a short time. And scythe kills us, which means I'm a pretty good tank. Right. Oh, this is the way.
Another gate. Damn, we've got to find the release.
Guessing that's there. Up to 4 of them. We want him in the siphon. Oh, siphon's run out. Establish a new siphon. Our stamina's low, so we're running out of, we need to rebuild that. Cool. And consume the souls. That powers up my ultimate, which I think I'm going to need shortly.
Greetings. This partition governs all Axel operations and gate controls. How can I assist you?
I need you to lower the gate that blocks our passage to the throne room.
Evaluating access petition. Dreaming. Raindrops on glass. Wood smoke. Access granted. Please make swift progress to the throne room. Daedric corruption detected.
Fair enough. Should be able to go through here now. So all we really need against this is, let's drop a siphon.
Close now, not close enough. Now, I will unlock this fool from the throne and claim what's mine.
No, 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 not doing that. Because the problem is the Clockwork City apparently can reshape reality. So we don't want someone with ill intent getting it, basically. Whoa! Are we fighting? No, we're not fighting. Good stuff. This game is gorgeous in places.
Warning. Situation critical. Daedric threat rating increased to severe.
What's going on in there?
I detect both a Daedric entity and a Daedric artifact in the throne room. Proximity to the throne aligned, and Master Seal poses existential risk to city and all occupants. Cleansing mechanisms offline. I urgently request that you intervene.
I will stop the shadow.
Conducting confidence assessment. Dreaming. Deceased bird. Handkerchief. Confidence assessment complete. Certainty rating does not meet credible acceptance threshold. Fail-safe preparations underway.
What does that mean?
This partition is not authorized to discuss fail-safe protocol. Effects on non-divine persons' psyches deemed too dangerous by Master Seal. Fail-safe will disengage if Daedric corruption is reduced to acceptable levels.
What is an acceptable level of Daedric corruption?
0. Farewell and good luck.
Oh. Confront the shadow. Oh. Whoa.
He's using the skeleton key to unseat the real Sotha Sil. We cannot let him get inside that machine.
Ah. Behind me. 229. Okay. Let's get the siphon going.
I see I'll have to deal with you personally to complete that task. No matter. Come then. Face the darkness.
Right. Come on then.
We have to break the link.
Oh god. What's going on here? Okay, that's my ultimate used up, but we've got quite a lot out of the way. Building up my stamina again with heavy attacks.
Get these creatures away from the shadow.
Ah, now's not the time to be running out of stamina. Right, heavy attacks. Potion. Whoa. Okay.
Where did you... What are you doing?
Never mind where I came from. I'm keeping Seal alive, you ungrateful shrew. We can't let the shadow escape.
Just hurry! I can't hold the light for long!
Even now, at the end, you bicker. How predictable you are.
Here! Nocturnal!
Why do you struggle so? Do you not see that it's hopeless?
We have some.
Give in to the dark.
I can't hold it much longer! Get up, comrade! You have to turn the skeleton key! Now!
Right, where's...
Yield. Go, friend! Do as Fear says! Unlock the throne! Free Sotha Sil!
Where do I go? Right. Wake Sotha Sil. There we go.
The Clockwork City shall bear your weight no longer. Be gone.
You achieve nothing, little godling. The Triad lose upon Somerset's shores. All that is shall be ours.
Well done, my friend. Oh, enough theatrics, Luciana. On your feet.
We should
Oh,
return
no.
to the surface. This is no place for mortals.
Yes, look at that. Right, off we go. We've been asked to leave politely by a god. We will do so.
The prisoner. At last. You are early. Or perhaps late. It makes little difference. I'm glad you've come. Tamriel owes you a debt.
Are you fully restored?
Restored, yes. I reclaimed my shadow, and with it, knowledge of what transpired and what's to come. But those calculations will keep. I owe you a boon. Service, like all equations, demands precise reciprocity. I wonder, what would you ask of me?
Luciana collapsed during the battle. Do you have the power to help her?
Altruism. A rare trait. Luciana will die. If not here and now, then elsewhere and later. I can delay her death if you wish, but to what end? Consider carefully. Luciana means a great deal to me, but grief cannot be avoided, only deferred.
I've made up my mind.
Ask and you shall have it.
Please save her.
It is done. The recalibration may take some time, but the Proctor will make a full recovery. I know she will put this gift to good use. Please, take this as well. A token from my personal collection. It is and always has been yours. Strange. I spent lifetimes here in the world of tangible forms, but each time I emerge from the throne, it's like I'm seeing it for the first time. Broken, impoverished, beautiful.
Cool. What will you do now?
It seems I must delay my work for a time. When I reclaimed my shadow, I learned a great deal. Daedric plots, alliances and betrayals, the return of things lost in time, the loss of things the world thought certain. I have much to do.
Can I help? What do you need?
In the short term, I need VoDs. He took his leave to attend to matters outside my fortress. I wish to speak with both of you in a more private setting. Please find Fear, and then meet me at the Elegiac replication.
I'll find him and meet you there.
We will speak in time. First, find VoDs. I wish for both of you to meet me at the Elegiac replication, a memorial south of here. Our discussion should be away from prying eyes and ears, even those of my own people.
And where is Luciana now?
You will find her in her retreat here in the Basilica. My factotums tend to her wounds even as we speak. Of course, you already know how this will end. I hope that knowledge brings you some measure of peace.
Cool. Right. Let's go talk to her. She was annoying at first, but she grew on me.
Sotha Sil. Is he...
He's fine. We did it.
Thank the gears. The people. My people. They're safe. He knew. He knew this would happen. He said I would shine a light one day. Do you see? Everything built to this. Everything. Every battle, every sorrow. It finally makes sense.
You'll see Sotha Sil soon. I asked him to save you.
You asked him that? After all the impatience I showed you, the bad temper? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I've never met a more altruistic soul. Still, I'm not sure even Sotha Sil could save me this time. I feel it in my bones. This is how I end.
You promised me you'll survive this.
Perhaps you're right. You know, I asked Sotha Sil to spare someone close to me long ago. He refused. Now I see. I understand. I'll try to make your choice mean something. You have my word.
Oh. Right. Where are you, Dave? Given that I don't trust you one jot, you've actually been very useful today. Okay, we're up here, are we? No, not in there. Whee! Okay, quest marker says we just go out, so there we go. We leave the Brass Fortress into the wider Clockwork City. You down below under the bridge? Yeah, you must be. No, there you are. Let's enjoy the view, shall we?
Ah, my erstwhile companion. You look remarkably coherent. Most mortals caught in a Daedric tempest would suffer some lasting effects. I'm impressed. Baffled, but impressed.
Sotha Sil asked me to find you.
Already? I expected him to wait at least a week before summoning me. Seal's concept of time bears only a faint resemblance to our own. You should set out. I'll be along shortly.
What are you doing out here?
Taking it all in, I suppose. Surely you won't begrudge me a moment of vulnerability. This place, it is something. I sense that I won't return anytime soon, if at all. When you've lived as long as I have, that actually starts to mean something.
What's to keep you from coming back?
One can only marvel at a rival's triumphs for so long before that awe turns to resentment. And I have no time for petty jealousy. I have plans of my own, and countless realms to explore. I can't afford to linger anywhere for long.
Where were you? Luciana and I nearly died fighting the shadow.
You didn't, though. Bully for you. In truth, I sought an alternate route to the throne, through the Evergloam. Unfortunately, Nocturnal detected my presence immediately. One of the few burdens of near-divine power. I'm difficult to miss.
So she trapped you?
Trapped? No. Impeded, perhaps. Fortunately, Nocturnal's attention turned to you and the good Proctor when you defeated the Shadow. It gave me the opportunity to pinpoint the object of her fury. You. I followed her to the throne. The rest is history.
True. He did save us in the end. Right.
Yeah.
Strongbox protocols engaged. Accessing combat weapons.
Okay. See what Sotha Sil has to say to us.
Thank you both for coming.
Of course, old friend. You seem troubled. More troubled than usual, I mean.
Receptive, as always. I do not wish to diminish your achievement, but Nocturnal's defeat here will be short-lived. What's more, she does not act alone. A third enemy looms at the edge of my sight. Their covetous eyes are now fixed on the Somerset Isles.
Then we should inform the rest of the Sijiks. They'll need to prepare.
I will inform them personally. I have a separate task for you, Deveth. Take the skeleton key. Keep it hidden for as long as you can. I trust that this task pleases you. After all, your love of such trinkets is what brought you here in the first place.
Sometimes I wonder if you see too much. I will keep it safe.
Farewell, Blackfeather. We'll not meet again.
Oh.
I haven't visited this memorial for centuries, but even I need reminders every now and again. Do you like this place? It took me the better part of a decade to perfect it. Every stone and flower tells a story. Tales of how things were, how they ought to be. I thought about destroying it on more than one occasion. I'm glad I didn't.
I have questions.
I know. Ask and I will answer truthfully. Just know that the truth often fails to satisfy.
Who are you really?
You expect something grand, but I promised you the truth. I am only what time and circumstance made me. Son of a lost house, friend to a fallen king. Some will tell you that we are the product of our choices. I've never found that to be the case.
But you're supposed to be a god, right?
I am whatever the people need me to be. A guardian, an oppressor. For some, too distant. For others, too meddlesome. I am the canvas upon which they paint their dreams and resentments. A vessel for their hopes and doubts. A mirror, nothing more.
If you believe that, why even call yourself a god?
I don't. But my companions, Vivek and Almalexia, see their divinity as essential. Godhood brings them joy and purpose. They find meaning in the theatrical. Who am I to deprive them of that?
What are your feelings on Almalexia?
Almalexia defies simple analysis. I doubt she could even describe herself accurately. To understand Almalexia, you must first understand the value of fiction. Vivek fancies himself the poet, but in truth, AM is the greatest storyteller.
How so?
Vivek knows the boundaries that separate fact from fiction. He knows them so well that he's learned how to break them. He exists inside his verse, but recognizes the lies, the contradictions. He both does and does not believe his own tales.
How is Almalexia different?
She believes her tales implicitly, as does everyone else. Her capacity for deception appears limitless. She sows lies like a master gardener sows seeds, and the harvest of trust and adulation is breathtaking in scope.
Does that bother you?
Not in the slightest. As I said, we are, all of us, bound by our nature. Almalexia does what she does because she cannot do otherwise. It will not end well. But then, even the best endings rarely bring joy.
And what about Vivek?
Vivek is my brother. He knows my struggles and I know his. That knowledge makes our relationship complicated. To truly know someone is as much a curse as it is a blessing.
What are his struggles?
Regret. We are bound by that at least. He also suffers a kind of enslavement. Not unlike my own, in fact. Beauty holds the keys to his shackles. Beauty and a love of great works, great heights. His appetites are insatiable, thus his despair.
Despair?
Yes, a poet's despair. Vivek craves radical freedom, the death of all limits and restrictions. He wishes to be all things at all times. Every race, every gender, every hero, both divine and finite. But in the end, you can only be Vivek.
And that's not enough to be a god hero?
Not even remotely.
What is all this for anyway, the Clockwork City?
I sometimes ask myself the same thing. May I confess something to you?
Of course.
I suffer from a peculiar ailment. Shall I describe it? I bear the cruel weight of certainty. Total, absolute, relentless certainty. People rarely comprehend the luxury of doubt, the freedom that comes with indecision. I envy you.
Didn't you just say that you question whether the city is worth the effort?
Indeed. But such questions are flaccid. Cursory indulgences that come and go in an instant. The truth is that my actions, both good and evil, are inevitable. Locked in time. Determined by chains of action and consequence.
So you were forced to build the Clockwork City?
Compelled. This city serves a noble goal. The redemption of Tamriel. The unification of competing forces. The destruction of the Daedra. Unfortunately, it is an endeavor built upon a lattice of corpses. Betrayal, untold horrors. Do you understand?
Honestly, maybe.
Maybe. The word I covet above all others. Hold to that word, my friend, and never let go.
Changing the subject, what did you want to talk to me about?
I instructed Devaith to run from the battle that is to come. Now, I urge you to run toward it. Long ago I brokered a truce with the princes of Oblivion. This pact bound 8 princes to an oath that they would never again set foot on Tamriel.
If that's true, how did Nocturnal attack us in the Cogito?
Nocturnal was not present when the princes signed the Cold Harbor Compact. Thus she flouts its restrictions. Now, this is important. Nocturnal does not act alone. 2 other princes lie in wait. Clavicus Vile and Mafala.
I already defeated Clavicus Vile in Vardenfell.
Defeated? Forgive my candor, but Clavicus Vile cannot be defeated through force of arms. Neither can Mafala.
That's very true. So what should we do?
I have preparations to make outside my clockwork realm. You must stay vigilant. Take heed of any Daedric incursions and stand ready to fight. The prisoner wields great power, making reality of metaphor. We will need you before the end.
Why do you keep calling me the prisoner?
A fool's hope, perhaps. I should explain. Look around you. All of this exists because it must exist. I stand here, in this place, in this moment, not because I wish to, but because I have to. A result of action and consequence.
So wouldn't that make you the prisoner?
Clever, but incorrect. The prisoner must apprehend 2 critical insights. First, they must face the reality of their imprisonment. They must see the determinative walls, the chains of causality that bind them to their course.
You haven't done that yet.
I have, but I fall short of the second insight. The prisoner must see the door to their cell. They must gaze through the bars and perceive that which exists beyond causality, beyond time. Only then can they escape.
You don't see the door?
I see only unsteady walls. If the people of Tamriel must exist inside this cell, I will make sure that the walls are stable, the gaps are sealed, and all who remain stay safe within it.
What is this all for anyway, the Clockwork City?
I sometimes ask myself the same thing. May I confess something to you?
Okay, we've done that. No, I haven't done that.
Do you like this place? I know.
Wait a sec. I have no other
Do you
questions.
like this place? I've met few
There we
heroes
go.
like you. Very few. I take this matter of the Triad upon myself, but in truth, you may be the one that saves us. The prisoner who frees the world. We shall see. Farewell.
So light armor, which I don't use. House furnishing. Nice. Oh, wow. Right. So, the next quest in the Daedric War Saga is an intermediary quest between Clockwork City and the Somerset Isles. Which is that one. So that's the boat I need to take. So we will teleport to there. Okay. Yeah, that was really good. Thank you, Ginger Nuts. Now, I am going to leave, moving on with the story to my next ESO stream, and what we're going to do is we're going to go and raid Hello It's Colo because it's her 2-year anniversary stream today. Should be an awful lot of fun. I think most people here, particularly if you're from Banish's stream, probably know who Colo is. So I will just set the raid off. In the meantime, my next stream will be Wednesday night UK time at 7 o'clock. And that will be Elite Dangerous, which is basically fun in space. And then Thursday, 7 PM UK time, it will be Elder Scrolls Online, and we'll be carrying on with the Daedric War. So I hope people have enjoyed this. I hope to see people again. You can find me as SilmarUK on various social media and SilmarUK Gaming on YouTube. So do look me up. Please take care of yourselves, stay safe in the current time, and I will hopefully see you again. Let's go say hello to Colo.